Melbourne Judge Belinda Wallington brought her judgment Tuesday night following a monthly-long fulfillment listening in March. How heard testimony of a big quantity of witnesses. Wallington omitted part the extortion but found down there was quite testimony to perpetrate Pell, one of the nation's largest elder Roman Catholic figures, to test on repeated counts. Pell, who has length protested his virginity, didn't show any feeling as the judgment was announced. While requested to come appeal, the Main told in a noisy, precise vote, no those guilty. At the end of the listening the proceedings affirmed Pell had already presented in his certificate and he was not permitted to keep the nation. Tuesday's judgment to email Pell's instance to test will be a upheaval to an already besieged Roman Catholic chapel, that has been fight concoction of misuse amongst its priesthood for many decades. Thousands of cases driven to lighting about the planet led to investigations and convictions in countries consisting the joint state, Canada, Ireland, and Australia. The extortion refer to claims of historic sex misuse covering many decades and involve events how supposedly took location at a bathing swimming pool in Village Victoria in the 1970s and at St. Patrick's Council for Pell's period as Metropolitan of Melbourne in the 1990s. In a declaration liberated Tuesday, Pell's legislative crew told its customers stubbornly kept his virginity. He will protect the left extortion. He would love to appreciate all such who backed him of both of there in Australia and across the sea for the discerning period, the declaration told. The Vatican stood by Pell in a declaration liberated Tuesday, proverb they had undertaken mention of the trial's judgment. Recent year, the sacred dad given Main Pell a keep of lack so he could protect oneself of the accusations. The keep of lack is yet in location, the declaration told. Repeated complainants. The 76-year-old Main arriving in trial Tuesday night to an enormous police force present for the judgment how accompanied weeks of testimony of repeated complainants who comprehensive estimated misuse stretch as far behind as the 1970s. The Australia Main was loaded recent June and taking into account keep by Pope of Rome Francis of the Vatican to competition the extortion in his home nation. Following the ad of the extortion was done in June 2017, he told the concept of sex misuse was abominable to him. He's in the hands of the judiciary framework and one cannot magistrate up the judiciary framework, he told. Following the judiciary framework speaks, I will say. The before-trial trial will begin at Melbourne's Shire Trial at 9:1 am. Regional period environment. Besieged chapel. Pell's fast growth was a resource of honor for lot Roman Catholic Australians, as he rapidly rose of a village congregation clergyman to the highest offices of the Vatican. But his big honor came in 2014 while he was chosen by Pope of Rome Francis to be one of just 9 advisors on the justice of cardinals to the chief of the Roman Catholic Chapel. The recommendations turned on manufacturing celibate volunteer for priests and manufacturing obligatory accountability of misuse to police force if an reception is done for denomination.